Good morning, guys. It is myself, James Banks, and Kaya Knight, my co-caster beside me here. We are off and about to play and watch these guys play in the Epic LAN finals here. Now today is the big day. This is the ultimate day, the penultimate day. And we've got a lovely game to kick this off with. We've got the lovely men versus the not so lovely men. We're going to be starting on DE_Inferno. It's going to be a best of 3. Now, to be fair, I think the team that advances from this side of things is going to be one of the teams that goes straight through to the finals.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people are looking at CRG and saying that they're probably going to make it all that way. We saw impressive performances from people like Danielson yesterday. But I put my money on this game. I'm thinking we're going to see it go all three maps. It's going to be really good, really entertaining. What are your thoughts for this?
I think this could go to a third map, to be fully honest. As far as the other game is concerned, I think it's safe to say that CRG have it in the bag, no disrespect to their opponents. But this is going to be tight. I mean, you've got the not-so-lovely men against the lovely men. And the interesting thing about these teams is that you've got the likes of Weber and Steele and Jacob on one team, and you've also got Henry G and Cause. Now, Henry G and Cause, we all know they used to play with Weber. So you've got ex-teammates up against each other. They'll know how they all play. Weber will know some of Henry G's secrets. Henry G will know a bit about Weber, and it's going to be a really interesting game.
And as you were saying, that there's some fantastic names on this team. We've got Steele, Weber, and Neil M on for the not so lovely men, and then we've got players like Cause, Fearless, and Henry G obviously on the other team for the lovely men. It's almost like this was destined to happen with the way they chose their team names for these little mixes.
Yeah, I mean, there was another team as well. I can't remember what they were called. I think the other team were just called Lonely Men. So at this LAN, we've got the Lonely Men, the Lovely Men, the Not So Lovely Men, and the Lovely Men. But I think the regular Lovely Men team have been knocked out. Oh dear
yes.
me, it's confusing, isn't it?
It's going to get very confusing.
We kept
for
calling
sure.
them the Lovely Men. Instead of we kept calling them the Lonely Men. Dear me, it's confusing. Jesus Christ.
We'll be stumbling over this for quite a while.
I think it's because of the Lonely Island. So I keep mixing the Lonely Island up with the Lovely Men. I don't know why.
Now I'm seeing the guys call for a knife round here, so I believe that's what we're going to do. Give us a second and we will have it. Here we go. Let's bring up. Flick to the right screen would be useful. And here we go, so we've got the knife round about to be underway here. Now, the knife round's obviously very important here. Whichever team wins this is going to be able to choose the side they want to start on. And having a preference here can be everything. If you get to start on a side that you much prefer, then we're going to see a more confident team taking that side early on.
Yeah, CT-sided map. I mean, it's no secret that if you manage to win the knife round, start off on CT, get a few rounds on the board, increase your tally, it'll give you that confidence that you need going into this game, especially when, to be fully honest, I think the winner of this map will end up winning the tournament.
And now you can see here he's against 2 members of the TLM team, but both of them only need one more attack for them to be taken down. While Neil M sits at 100 health at the moment, down to 45, and it's even Stevens between him and Fearless. Who's going to be able to get this? Neil's playing the run around. Oh! And he almost seamlessly lags a little bit there and gets taken down by Fearless. He's not going to be happy with that. And we'll probably see TLM decide to take the CT side on the first map for DE_Inferno. Waiting for them. Yep, and they are sticking with it like this. So, how important do you think this is going to be, them getting to start on the right team for them? I think personally that this is, if you're choosing the right side, then you're going to be better prepared. You're going to have that kind of mental advantage, beef each other up a bit more, stay a bit more motivated as a team.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like we said, we already discussed, if you start on CT on Inferno, CT-sided map, you get a few rounds on the board, it gives you that motivation. But the thing is now, we've got the pistol round, and the pistol round on Inferno, the CT advantage isn't as big, and if the terrorists end up winning the first pistol round, you expect them to buy the bigger weapons, you expect them to win the next 2 rounds, and that could put the terrorists 3-0 up. And on Inferno, most terrorists, as far as I'm aware, try to aim for at least 5 rounds. So if Weber, Jacob, Steele and the rest of them manage to win this important pistol round, and put themselves 3-0 up, they'll only technically need 2 more regular gun rounds to go into the second half with a shout.
Yep, that's very true. Does seem like they had some steam issues here. They've jumped in and out. We're just getting a ready call from TLM, and then we should be underway. Now, it's quite early on in the day for a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
The guys were playing up late till quite late last night, so it'll be interesting to see how refreshed and ready these guys are.
Looking at the bright side, the weather's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, we've actually got some nice
Yeah.
weather today. We even have a blind in front of us here just to make sure we don't get any glare on our screen so we can see what's going on. And here we go, we're going straight into the first round. Now we'll follow J-Chem here on the terrorist side for the not so lovely men. Now this pistol round is ever so important. Really, if the terrorists can get this first pistol round, it's going to set them in good stead for the next few rounds. It does look like they're heading towards that banana bomb site here. Smokes go down as they're trying to come up banana. The CT seems to be pushing quite aggressive. There's definitely one member there, but there's 4 stacked in A. If they can get this CT member down, then they're going to be able to take that B bomb site very easily here.
So they're onto the bomb site, steal the first kill of the round, and the terrorists, we said they needed to win the pistol round to give them that 3-0 advantage, and so far they're on course for doing so. Jacob is at banana, he's spotted a CT whilst the rest of his teammates trying to protect that planted bomb. Henry G to save the day for Rasta, only time will tell. JT as well, alongside his teammate Henry G, pushing into this bomb site. They're looking left, they're looking right, they're trying to find these terrorists who are hiding. JT spots one in the corner, but Vertigo has him in his back pocket. Fearless coming through ruins now. 3-on-3, it's going right down to the wire. Vertigo with his second, Vertigo with 3, and Fearless starts to defuse. Where's Weber?
Ooh.
Weber gets the kill.
That was amazing. I was not sure if Weber was going to be able to do that just then. The CT obviously tried to jump off quite quickly, but he had no luck with that. I believe the guy should have in-game sound, I believe.
Let's check the volume in console.
Let's have a quick look.
Turn it up a little bit.
We'll try 0.2, see if that changes things up a little bit. Let's make sure the guys can hear. But that was an incredibly close pistol round, but a well done for the not so lovely gamers there, and it desperately needed for that terrorist side, and now it gives them a bit of more freedom to play with. But risky manoeuvre by the CTs there, stacking everyone in the A bomb site. They're obviously very prepared for that A rush, but didn't come their way. And if you look this time round now, we can see up on the radar that 4 of them are in B, 1 of them is in A. And we've got some Julies from Caused here, P250, and we've seen that Henry Guns is the only one holding that A bomb site with the CZ75, and it looks like the T's might be heading towards the B bomb site once again.
So the attack starts onto this B bomb site. The terrorists, they've changed their mind. They're starting to rotate. Neil M has the bomb, and he's the man on your screens right now. We've got 2 CTs are rotated to that smaller B bomb site, and the A bomb site is all clear. It's all empty. There's no CTs on it. Great fake from the terrorists, and they're already getting their positions together to plant this bomb and try and secure this bomb site. Vertigo with another kill onto Sliggy. It's looking good for the terrorists, but JT, he's got another idea up his sleeve. Vertigo's trying to play the get right role. He's trying to rotate from behind, but Henry Guns is going to use that new pistol to his advantage, and Caused with the dualies as well. Weber, last man standing. He's got a Galil. What can he do with it? We know what he's capable of. He knows where Henry G is. He hears Caused. He gets 1 kill. He's run out of bullets. He knows that Henry G needs to drop down. He's only got to play for time. Weber with the headshot. And hat-trick that round, and he shows us why he represents England as a country in Counter-Strike. He's that good of a player.
And that's Weber again, clutching that last round, bringing it right down to the wire. And this is what we can expect from these players in this game. This is some serious stakes going on here at the moment. And we're only 2 rounds in, and both rounds have gone right down to the wire.
I think fair play to the CTs, though. They were obviously ecoing or decoing, and they were up against submachine guns of the terrorists. They got a few kills. Obviously, it came down to the wire with Weber. I didn't think they did too badly, to be fully honest. And I think if they build on that, they might have a successful half.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see still here, they're going to meet one member straight away. Henry Guns takes him down, but Vertigo quickly replies. Now you can see still there, he still had a pistol in hand. That's because he's going to be saving for an AWP. We see him do that quite regularly. He wants to get his sniper out as early as possible, and he'll be buying one with a full set of equipment next round for sure. Obviously, as long as his team win this round. Now TLM's waiting at banana here. They're being very passive here. Fearless is all the way on that A bomb site, waiting to see if he might poke out here. But he's in good position if he sticks to where he is. Vertigo's going to be the point man for the team here, and everyone's there. The bomb's there. This could be it. First flash goes down. Shots fired, but he's not in that bomb site yet. There's no one else covering the bomb site. Vertigo spamming some shots through. Fearless getting a kill onto Weber. About to meet JT. JT goes down at the hands of Vertigo, and there's only 3 more members left. It's a 3v3 situation. Bomb is down. Fearless quickly taken down by Vertigo, who managed to hold that bomb site very well.
Yeah, 3-man from Vertigo, 2-man from Jacob. Solid bomb site hold, but this is where TLM are really going to be tested. They finally got weapons. We've got Fearless with an AWP, so let's go and take a look at him. What he's going to do with it. My guess is probably going to either go banana or obviously peek mid. Looks like he's probably going to go and peek mid now. We've got a silenced M4 on Caused, a silenced M4 with Sliggy, and 2 unsilenced M4s with JT and Henry G. So here's Fearless, man of the moment. Is he going to get the frag? He's up against Steel's AWP as well. Ooh. And Steel gets the better of him. Oof, a good AWP shot from Steel. Mole gets taken out thanks to Henry G, and now it's 4-on-4. Good stuff from Henry G. He knew that one of his teammates died, and well, he leveled things up pretty damn fast. He's fallen back now, doing the sensible thing. JT holding Arch, Caused holding that smaller B bomb site, which used to be called the A bomb site on Source, and I keep mixing it up, dearie me. But the good news is it looks like the terrorists are getting closer to a bomb site of some sort. Steel has the bomb on his back, and he's slowly making his way towards that smaller B bomb site. Neil is left in that in apps, close to the larger A bomb site, and I think he might execute a fake, and we just might see the bomb go towards B.
And you saw there from Steel, it was Steel and Fearless who were going to be head to head with that AWP. He actually manages to leg Steel, but Steel maintained his composure and shot down Fearless early on, getting the early lead for his team. Now, this looks like a very well executed performance here from the T side. Weber straight in there. Steel's coming through with the AWP. There's one more CT member left in that bomb site, and they seemingly don't know where he is. About to go plant the bomb. Cause gets one. They know exactly where he is. Oh, he misses the first shot. Cause clearing up that B bomb site. And it is all up to TLM to see what he can do, and he is taken down by JT. Wow, Caused was vital in the success of that bomb site B being defended right there.
I mean, at the end of the day, that round came down to the brilliance of Caused. But taking a look at Neil, I mean, we didn't have the map up, but obviously we have another laptop to our right-hand side where we can see the map. And credit to Neil, he hung around near that A bomb site, and he threw about 2 flashes and a smoke, and he even tried to infiltrate that A bomb site, tried to get a few kills. I don't think he did badly, and it helped Weber and Steel get onto that bomb site, but unfortunately Caused had the upper hand at the end of the day. But credit where it's due to Neil.
No, I'm not sure what's going on with the in-game sound. I believe you guys should have it now. I have tried to up it quite a few times, but let me try work on this a quick second for you guys. I hope not to take away from the round too much there.
If you want, you try and work on it and I'll cast. So Steel's made his way into this larger B bomb site. Vertigo has also taken down JT before falling to his own death. 3 versus 1. Jacob last man standing. Caused and Co all rotating. They know where Jacob is. They know he's somewhere in and around this bigger bomb site. Jacob on 4 HP. And Sliggy takes out the trash. 3-2. Any luck with the sound?
No.
Nope.
Trying to work out exactly what it is. All the mixer is saying that it's got sound, but we don't have any sound playing. I can hear it from my end.
Try muting XSplit and unmuting it. Just like up there, XSplit. No. Go down. Where the mic symbol. Yeah, no. Yeah. No, okay. Go into your settings.
You can't do the settings when you're already in. We had sound yesterday for all of yesterday.
Hold on, you cast and I'll try and sort it out. There used to be
You
settings.
can't change the settings
When you're streaming.
No, you can't. You have to be on.
Alright, fine. Let's deal with no sound for now, and we'll just try and sort it out later.
Sorry
for the
about
future
that,
games.
guys. The sound should be working, but it's not. But we'll continue just guiding you through this, and we will bring you the sound as soon as we work out what's going on. Hopefully after this game. So you can see it's 3-2 in favour of the not so lovely games, but Rasta TLM, they have brought this back massively so far after losing the pistol round. You can see Henry G and Fearless are saving their weapons in order to take them through to the next round and hopefully add another round on the board for their team, but it's 4-2 at the moment. And we said that T side is least favourable on D and Square Inferno, but again, if you're a team that come with the right tactics, the right strategy, you're going to be able to get them rounds on the board, and they're doing it exactly how we expect right now.
Well, they're not so lovely men. They won the pistol round, you know what I mean? Then went on to win the next 2 rounds after the pistol round as expected, and he put them 3-0 up. And what's impressed me even more is that they've won a regular gun round, which was of course the last round. So now they've got 4 rounds. We said that most terrorists aim to try and get 4 or 5 rounds on Inferno, and they've got 4 already, and there's a lot of rounds to be played.
And Henry Guns is actually locking it down right now. He's only got 1 health left, falling back all the way. He's taken out 3 members of the CT team. It's all up to Weber and JChem. Can they do anything with it here? They're around the apartments area at the moment.
So JChem and Weber, last terrorists standing. We know what they're capable of. Of course, there's a lot of history between JChem and Weber. Used to be in the same CS Source team as well. So JChem's dropped the bomb at second mid, whilst Weber is taking his time in apps. JChem, he's seen that flash and he's going to nail Fearless in the head. Good shot from him, and now Weber needs to maybe try and push out. Good thinking from JChem. He's expecting someone to be coming from behind, who of course is Sliggy. And the question now is, are they going to actually try and get the bomb down? The 35 seconds and counting. JChem, he's not quite sure where to go. Oh, he's dealt a lot of damage onto Cause. He's going to throw that nade, and surely Cause is going to get blown to smithereens. And he most certainly does. 20 seconds and counting. 3 versus 2. We were talking about JChem. We were talking about Weber. They've played together before. Well, JChem's been taken down, and it just wasn't meant to be at the end. But fair play to him. I think they got JChem 2 kills.
Really
he took down 2 CTs on Arch, and you know, those exit frags, they end up losing their weapons, but then again, they get the money for the kills, and they stop the CTs from being able to save those M4s. So it wasn't too bad of a round. And like we said, the terrorists have already got 4 rounds, and I reckon they can build on that.
Yeah, and considering that round, Henry G, he'd taken down 3 members so early on, we still saw that round drag out a fair bit. And I can see he's got his AWP in hand, and he will be looking see if anyone's poking at that middle area, but no one on the CT side has an AWP to challenge him with, and I wouldn't want to challenge him because we've seen what this man can do. Well, look at the CTs. There's a lot out of Banana there. Cause is in a very good position right now if he stays here. There's actually 3 members of the CT team in B. Fearless might be rotating a bit now, but they're going to have a quick look at what's going on. Smoke's being deployed. It's as if they're already prepared for these guys. They know they're going to be here. A bit of spam from Cause there. No one hit yet. It's all very tense.
I think it's interesting that they've dropped the bomb at T steps. I don't know whether they want to dedicate themselves towards this smaller B bomb site. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, then they're not committing yet. There's a few flashes and stuff being thrown, but no one's making the move yet. I think Cause just caught a little sight of him then. Smokes and flashes going down all over the place. Cause is falling back into that bomb site. He's well backed up by Sliggy and Fearless there. Here we go. It actually looks like... Oh, and he gets done through the smoke by Weber. Still snuck all the way around. He's behind all of the CT forces.
Oh,
great position.
Good shot.
Oh, gets the first one onto Fearless. He knows there's going to be more CT members coming his way. Oh, narrowly misses Henry Guns. Finally gets him. He knows there's one more coming. Oh, and JT shuts him down finally. Let's follow JT here as he tries to enter into that B bomb site. Got Neil M at the back there. Not much health left on him. Nade doesn't actually manage to tag him. Sliggy finally takes him down. It's a 1v3 situation, all in the hands of JT. Can he do it? He's tagging Vertigo, gets shot down by the side on Jake M. 4-3 in favor, well, 5-3, sorry, if in the favor of the not so lovely men.
I mean, I think man of the round at least, for there has to be Steel. Good all work from him, and Vertigo, we've seen him try and protect that bomb on the smaller B bomb site numerous times, and each time he manages to get at least one kill, so fair play to him.
And if we look now at what the CTs are doing, obviously they're going to be ecoing, saving their money up a bit here, but we can see that CZ75 in the hands of Sliggy as well. The terrorists will be smart here to play it back a little bit, kind of defend and wait and see if any of the CTs push. Now you can look, Henry Guns as being very aggressive early on. He's got that CZ75 in his hand.
Obviously, with it being a new gun in the game, we haven't seen too much of it just yet, especially on the competitive scene here at LAN. So it'll be interesting to see how teams utilise this new weapon, which I think, when Valve added it to the game, it surprised most of us.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm not sure if it was really a necessary addition, but it definitely seems like a lot of the players are enjoying using it. We've seen it used a lot throughout this tournament so far. Now, Weber's checking all of that in the bomb site. JT manages to take down JChem from apartments. He's getting shot from both directions. Weber gets JT. He did spot the other one at middle there, but it's all up to Sliggy now to take on 3 of the terrorist teams, and TLM gets him down 6-3 in favour of the not-so-lovely men. And JChem was not happy with what the hell is that gun. He does not like that C775.
I mean, we spoke earlier on, T-side, Inferno, realistically, you want to aim for 4 or 5 rounds. And well, the not-so-lovely men are living up to their name at the moment against TLM. They've got 6 rounds, they could even make it 7. I mean, if in my opinion, if it goes over 6, they'll be pretty much guaranteed to win this map.
Yeah, definitely. Like 6 rounds on T is an impressive start, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopping them anytime soon. The rest of the TLM don't really have responses. We've seen some good performances from people like Henry Guns and Cause so far, but no one's been able to put a halting stop to what the not-so-lovely men are throwing at them right now.
Now they're taking their time and they have set strats, and they're using, I think they're utilising Neil very well. A lot of people were surprised when Neil was picked in the side, and here we go, they're going to push now towards this bomb site. Fearless with 2, and JT on the other side. Terrific crossfire from the CTs. We said that the CTs needed to get the Ts on a lockdown. They can't let, well, the CTs can't afford to lose any more rounds, and with Jacob on 1 HP, it looks like this just might be the round that the CTs need, and Fearless gets a hat-trick and rounds up the round for his team, 4-6.
Fantastic play from Fearless and JT there. They held that middle area so well. The smokes and flashes went up. They avoided that. Spammed both through it. Fearless got the first 2 and JT was there to back him up. Exactly what you needed.
But building on what I was saying earlier on, a lot of people were surprised by the inclusion of Neil, saying that he hasn't played CSGO for something like 4 weeks or 4 months or something like that, and I'm still impressed with how they're trying to utilise him, because they're using him to do fakes on bomb sets, they're using him to put smokes in the right areas, and it just goes to show that CS is a team game. Yeah,
definitely, and no matter who it is and how long you've played for, as long as you've got them key fundamental skills there and you know your teammates, you're going to be able to jump in. I'm pretty sure Neil was quite happy to jump in on this event and show them what he's made of.
Exactly, and even if his aim isn't up to scratch, if he's got those smokes and flashes perfected, then he'll just help the rest of his teammates, because we know what the rest of his teammates are capable of.
And we know how key they are. We saw it a couple of times earlier in the tournament, people just wasting smokes and flashes. They're so vital. You've got to be careful, you've got to time them well, and you've got to react off what you do with them. And you can see Weber here, he's trying to use it to his advantage. Actually ends up blinding himself a bit there, but he's trying to take out Fearless, and he might meet Fearless here on the left-hand side. Finally takes down Fearless. Looking for the next kill. He's going to be pushed from all sides here, and it was a pretty tough situation. We're in at 6-5 now, and we're seeing scores get a little bit closer. The lovely men are changing up their style.
Yeah, they are, but they've still got a very, very long way to go. I mean, the terrorists, they have to eco now, but I still think, once the terrorists, after they deco or eco this round and buy weapons in the next round, they might even make it 7. And like we said, if the terrorists manage to make it 7 or 8, then I think it's GG for this map. So let's have a look at how the CTs are going to try and counter this eco. We've got we've got all 5 terrorists actually making their way up. Banana and Cause is going to have a lot of company to deal with now. All the terrorists, the Stampede, the train of terrorists is coming in. Cause spraying down. He's got 3, he's got 4, he's got 5 for Caused. Takes out the entire team. Yes, it was an anti-eco, but that's still not easy to pull off.
No, not at all. With all them Glock fire shots coming at you, That was a fantastic effort by Cause. He completely halted their rush. And obviously they would love to get in a bomb site, get a couple of guns and get a bomb plant down. He was not letting that happen. I think that's the first ace we've seen of this tournament.
I think it is, yeah. Or at least the one we've casted.
Sorry guys, we have seemed to have broken the sound. We're not sure what's happened between yesterday and now, right at this moment. But after this half, we will get the sound sorted and we will try to get a fix for that. Now, let's get back to the game. We'll do our best casting for you guys without the sound here. And you can see the CTs are in a dominant position again. It's a 4v3. Yeah, 4v4 right now. JT's gone down, Neil M's gone down. But Fearless, he's got AWP in hand and there's no steal. He does not have that AWP to be able to counter that at all. Now the T side, they are in the B bomb site. They're going to be looking to plant that bomb very soon. There it goes, it's down. It's there against Henry Guns and Fearless. Let's have a look and see what they're going to be able to do with this. It's going to be a very tight situation here, but both CTs have full health. They'll be communicating and working together all the steps of the way here. Fearless is trying to look to see if anyone's poking out. He's going to try to get him with all. He's not going to manage it. Still manages to get Henry Guns, who was coming through the alleyway. And Fearless is now trying to just desperately hold on to that AWP of his. Steel's probably thinking, I want that. And guess what? Steel gets the kill, and I'm sure he'll be taking that AWP for next round.
Well, we were on about how the terrorists, if they get 7, it'll be GG. And if they get 8, then I got bad news for the CTs because, I don't know. I mean, putting my shoes in TLM, going down, let's say they end up losing 8-7 or 9-6. They might give away this map and just decide, look guys, it's a BO3, this semi-final of the upper bracket. We'll give this map away, but we'll try and beat our opponents on another map. And I think that's something they're probably considering right now, because 7 rounds is T, fair play, take nothing away from Weber and Jacob and the rest of them lot. But the CTs haven't been good enough.
And Steel there, we thought he'd done so well at mid previously. Fearless outgunned him there, but I think Steel was a bit distracted by his teammate running in front of him just there. And the T's again do seem to be favouring this banana bomb site, don't they? They're always lining themselves up here, seeing if they can get any aggressive CTs that might be pushing and take them down. But it's been working really well for him so far. Now we can see Cause is in an excellent position here of the AWP. Takes his first shot, gets one blind. The rest of the terrorists are running towards him, but he's halted that rush to start off with. There's only 3 members of the terrorists left. Oh, Jacob gets him just on top of them coils there. And we're going to wait out as Neil M's pushed, gets down Fearless, and this is fantastic play here. Neil M snuck all the way around and completely shocked Fearless just then. But Jacob's only got 2 health left, while Neil's got 100 against JT and Henry Guns. Now we've got Neil M in ruins here. He's sneaking around once again. Oh, gets Henry Guns down. Waiting for JT. This could be fantastic play here. Neil M's playing it smart, staying off it. He's ducking out. Throws that grenade. Both of them launching grenades, and whoa! Fantastic shot by Neil M. He snuck round early on, took down 2 from ruins, and completely ruined what the CTs were planning to do in their rotation there. Shut it down, and that was a key play from Neil.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of people doubted Neil, but with that bit of play, he proved to us why he should be here, why he's part of this team. And, you know, he's not playing bad. Well, actually, looking at his score, he's only got 4 kills and 10 deaths. But like we said, there's more to him than just pulling off headshots. And when required, he pulled off the headshots, so fair play to him.
Definitely. Now we can see Steel going a bit aggressive with the AWP here, but Fearless is not there to react to meet him with it. Actually, it's Cause who's looking down Banana. Now Cause, clearly he's realised they spent a lot of time going down this banana bomb site. Ooh. Will he be able to make... Oh, he can hear something. Oh. Fires a shot, doesn't get anything with it. He's stuck behind them sandbags. Will he be able to do anything on Banana here? Oh, and he gets nades all areas down him, and you can see the T's are making their change towards that B bomb site once again. Now, Banana's been so favourable for the terrorists here. Yeah. They've always been able to get a couple of picks from it. And normally the CTs have stayed aggressive, but look what happened. Cause was all out there on his own, unable to do anything with it, and paid the price. And again, his team are moving back up to Banana with the bomb now.
So the terrorists
look like they want to try and take this smaller B bomb site. How are the CTs setting up? Weber's tried to fake this A bomb site. He's got Henry G and JT in there, but he's going to fall back. Steele's going to get the opening round on that smaller, the opening kill, sorry, on that smaller bomb site. Fearless is lurking somewhere, but no worries. Steele has him in his back pocket. The bomb goes down. 4 versus 2. JT and Henry G, last CT standing, and my word, they've got a hard job on their hands. JT just waiting for Henry G to join him up, and Henry G is going to get a kill. And hopefully it's one of many. Steele with his hat trick. And now he's only got Henry G to deal with. Where's Henry? There he is. He's going to throw that nade. It's going to deal a bit of damage onto Jacob. But Steele, man of the round, cometh the hour, cometh the man. And the terrorists have got 9 rounds on a CT-sided map.
Fantastic half for the not so lovely men. Now what we're just going to quickly do, guys, I'm going to go try to see if we can sort out this sound issue we are having. Give me a second. Now, do we see any sound here? None at all still. They've gone straight into this half now. We are just going to wait out for this game and jump out. And yes, we've tried turning it on and off again, but thank you very much, guys, for your input there. We will bring you the sound back as soon as possible. It's probably just going to be after this half. Now, it is 9-6, which was such a great performance from the not-so-lovely men. But the lovely men, who are down at the moment, they're now on the terrorist side. And it seems like the terrorist side's going in their favour. They're planting the bomb in this A bomb site. See Henry Guns here at the back in pit, looking for some of the CTs. Great positioning from the lovely men here. Now all the CTs are making their ways round through middle and second middle, all favouring that CT spawn. Vertigo and Weber take down Cause and Henry Guns here, and it's all up to a 2v1 situation. It's all up to Weber, but we've seen him do it before. Can he do it again? And no! JT takes him down. Fantastic performance from JT. 3 enemies, 3 headshots.
I mean, I know it seems a bit irrelevant because we're on to the second half now, but building on that first half, again, I'm not some sort of expert Counter-Strike analysis, I'm just someone who used to play the game from time to time, but I think we see dominant counter-terrorists taking banana a lot, because when they take banana, when they push down banana, it allows them to cut that bit off of the map on Inferno, and as long as they've got someone on Arch, they can pretty much rule out the smaller B bomb site from any terrorists, and that's where I think the CTs of the last half were going wrong.
Oh, and Vertigo is trying to hide behind that car there. Henry Guns has now run into the B bomb site. He's blinded a little bit there. Steele and Weber met. Steele gets taken down by JT, and that's a nice cleanup. It's all up to Neil M against 4 terrorist members here with their guns in hand. Only Cause has dropped down so far, and this is going to go right down to the wire in terms of round difference right now. If TLM get this round, it'll be 9-8.
Yeah, I mean, TLM, they won the pistol round again. We know what happens after you win the pistol round, probably 75% of the time. And TLM are doing it. Now, are we going to see an early buy from the CTs? It doesn't look like we will, you know. It looks like it's just Steele with the... No, they have gone for the early buy. We've got Steele, who's opted for the silenced M4. We've got Neil with the unsilenced M4. And we've got 3 FAMASs, 1 on Jacob, 1 on Weber, and 1 on Vertigo.
And this could well catch our terrorists completely off guard. They're not all on AKs yet. We've got 4 members with Galils, 1 with an AK, which is JT, obviously, because he died previously. Now let's have a look and see what can happen from the CT side here. Neil M's in a fantastic position. He's going to meet all the terrorists there. Doesn't manage to do any damage, really. He's effectively taken down quite quickly there. Henry Guns he's making his way quite slowly up middle now. He should have been kind of with the rest of his team. The bomb is down. Sliggy's in pit. They've got Steele still sat there in the back of the bomb site. Finally taken down by Henry Guns. And they're going to aim to get that bomb planted in the A bomb site. It's a 3v2 situation in favour of the terrorists. There we go. Waiting. Henry Guns desperately trying to get Vertigo. Will he be perfect shooting through that tiny little gap? Now it's all up to Weber. Can he do it? We've seen him pull off some fantastic performances on the other side. Will he be able to take out 3 members of the terrorist forces and get that bomb down?
Well, I mean, in my opinion, it was given to Neil on a plate. We were praising Neil before, but I think when he was really needed there in apps, he didn't provide the goods. I think he only had a FAMAS, but still, from that short range, a FAMAS should be more than enough to take out those
4 rushing terrorists, and even if he'd only taken out 1 or maybe 2, it still would have made a difference. And at the end of the day, he didn't, and well, his team have had to pay the price by losing yet another round.
Yeah, and poor Neil, he was met by a lot of terrorists, and if he just could have done a bit more damage or taken down at least 1 or 2 of the players, he would have put his team in a much better position, but sadly, he could not pull that off. Now, let's have a look at what Sliggy's doing here. Now, we see this team, TLM, they don't really prefer that B-bomb site that much. They just kind of pass around then more than rushing up as aggressively as what the not-so-lovely men did. I guess this is eco rounds all the way for the CT side at the moment, but still replying with a quick P250 kill.
So now the terrorists have wrapped up around Arch. They're trying to make their way towards the B-bomb site. Weber's pushed down from Banana, actually. And no, he's rotating back round. The CTs have realised they've warned Weber. They've told their teammate, Weber, rotate. The terrorists are hitting B. And let's have a look at what Weber's going to do. I mean, the CTs, guys, they're decoying. There's only so much Weber can do, but we know what he's capable of. 1 kill is better than none. 3 versus 2. Superman Neil, let's have a look at him. He's trying to rotate through CT spawn, and he's going to save the Galil. In all honesty, I'm disappointed that they didn't go for it, but I think he made the right decision in the end. Vertigo probably doesn't care about losing this new weird machine gun pistol thingy. And to be fair, TLM have turned it around, and they're actually in the league, in the lead for once.
Yep, and this is going to be whoever wins this round, which looks like it'll be the Lovely Men. Then they will be 10-9, and this is getting awfully close right now. All up to Neil M to be saving that gun, and he will successfully be able to save it, take it on to the next round, and keep it for his team. Now, this is where it's going to be really interesting. We're going to look at possibly a buy here from the CT side, unless they want to save up and go for a really full-on buy. Maybe Steel's opting for a naught, but no, we can see they're buying up here. And now it's make or break it. They need to start winning some CT rounds. But you can see when the terrorist side has a solid set of foundations and tactics in place, they make it incredibly difficult for that CT side.
And again, you know, we've had 2 halves now, and both halves the terrorists won the pistol round. And again, I can't emphasize how important those first 3 rounds are when you're playing T-side Inferno. And both teams have shown us why.
Yeah, exactly. And we're following Fearless here. See, he's looking probably for Steel with the AWP there, but Steel does not have one in hand. He's staying defensive with that AWP. Now we can look at Course, who seems to be the point man for a lot of these firefights going in here. All smokes down, perfectly executed flashes around. He's going to go round into ruins and try sneak up on the CTs. Will he be able to get round to one of them here? Weber's in the back of that bomb site. They've already taken down Neil M, but Weber's doing a fantastic job here defending. Gets 3 members of the T side. Finally, Course is going to get that bomb planted, but Vertigo's coming around very quickly here. Does a bit of spam, doesn't manage to actually tag anyone. That's all up to Fearless and Caused.
So they've got to protect this planted bomb. Caused at the back of the bomb site. Steel has managed to get a kill. What can this man on your screens right now do? The bomb's right in front of his 2 eyes. He hears Jacob coming towards him, but Jacob, he had that silence down for, which is slightly better for spraying, slightly better for short distance encounters, but full credit where it's due to Weber. It looked like a TLM round, but Weber, he went big. He got 3 kills, and his team are now on level terms, 10-10.
10-10, and we are literally going round 4 round here. You can see like just fantastic play there from Weber in that B bomb site. He had all them terrorists rushing towards him, lost Neil M early on, and yet was still able to take down 3 of them and do a fair bit of damage, giving his team enough time to rotate and make a difference, and then again win the round.
I mean, Weber was the turning point, as simple as that in that last round. Fair play to him.
So, you can see again they're going up the banana bomb site, and I was saying earlier they weren't utilising it that much as what we'd seen the not so lovely men do, but the lovely men are trying this as it has been working for them on previous rounds. Now just watch the way they execute their flashes and their smokes here. It's absolutely perfect. And again we see Cause going around trying to get into that ruins. He's going to try to surprise the other CT members there. He might actually make it to one of them. Weber's playing his usual spot. They're both playing far in the back here. Cause is seamlessly lost in smoke a little bit here. Neil M to the back of the bomb site. Weber's doing damage once again. He manages to take down 2. He knows how to play that position so well, but it's all up to Jake M and Steel against Caused, Henry G and Fearless.
Yep, 3 versus 2. The bomb is down, but hang on a second. Mr. Jacob is coming, and he's trying to deal damage. Of course, all the terrorists have to do is stay calm and protect this bomb. We've got both Steel and Jacob coming from the same angle, which often doesn't help. Henry G's been spotted. Steel is going to try and retaliate and throw that nade. And the question now is Jacob going to find the terrorists? So just how we had both CTs coming from the same area, we also have both Ts in the same area. And
he's staying on that defuse.
But Henry G in the right place at the right time. Gets the diffuser, and TLM are back in the lead, 11-10.
I think Jake did the best he could in that situation. There was a lot of terrorists against him, and he was very close to getting that defuse, trying to be a little bit sneaky there, but it didn't quite pay off for him. And look, we're at 11-10 for the lovely men. It's going backwards and forth solidly here so far. Now, let's look at some of the performances here. Henry Guns, 21 for 11. He's topper for TLM, and Steel, 19 for 17. Both fantastic score lines here. Everything's very close. All of it's being proved right now. Oh, Henry Guns are still facing off at the top of mid just there. But it's a 5v4 already. Cores went down early on. And let's see what Henry Guns can do here in the apartments. If he makes a quick push, he might be able to sneak around, but he's might be favouring that middle area again now. Terrorists are just getting themselves together, working out what they're going to do. Sliggy's heading off down Banana. He might be trying to see if he can get an early pick. Let's see what he's up to. And they are literally feeling each other out at the moment. Still about a minute left on the clock, so we've got plenty of time. They're making a big push for that middle. Again, good flashes and smokes. All coming out from the T side right now as they go to enter that bomb site. They're going to completely surprise the CTs. You've got Jacob sat there in the pit area. You've got Steel up on the left. They've heard him take a shot. Steel goes down. They've got the bomb in the bomb site. Sliggy's going to go for the plant. Jacob's in pit still. It's a 2v2 situation. Weber and Jacob taking on Fearless and Sliggy. Sliggy is seriously injured though. He's only got 12 health left. Where both Jacob... Oh, fantastic shoot from Jacob. Fearless is going to be looking for him. Doesn't know which side to look just yet. Nade goes down. He's going to hit Jake quite badly. Well, actually bypassed him, doesn't get anything on him. Jacob's his first shot down, all up to Weber now. Can he make the shot, or will Fearless get it? Oh, fantastic AWP shot from Fearless there, and a quick 2v1 clutch. Well played, taking it to 12-10 for the lovely men.
I think fair play to Fearless. He got those 2 kills. He just wrote in chat that he's back, and he definitely looked like he was back. 2 versus 1. I think you mentioned that I think it was caused, or Sliggy, who only had 1 or 2 HP. And in reality, all he had to do was just stay hiding on that bomb site and give the CTs a handful to do. But instead, he knew he had 1 HP, he knew he had 2 HP, and he peeked. And well, Jacob made him pay the price.
And the thing is, this is a best of 3 situation. This is the first map. Whoever wins this is going to be building up some momentum and some confidence going into the second map, and it's really going to set the pace for the next game for sure. Now it's all happening off in the apartments area. Steel at the moment, he is the man. He's got a gun in hand as well, but he's not really anywhere with his teammates at the moment. He's going to come in to back them up right now. Can he do anything there? It's a 2v3 situation. Only Steel has a gun for his team, but he's going to be able to sneak around. Gets calls from behind. They did not expect him to be there. Dodges the first flash from Sliggy. Oh, Sliggy's on low health there. It's Fearless and Sliggy. Weber takes down Fearless. This could be a great round for the CTs here. Oh, fantastic by Weber. Gets the grenade onto Sliggy, and that's going to make it 12-11. That was a round that Steel and Co certainly needed, and that was very well played sneaking around by both Weber and Steel just then.
Not gonna lie, I looked at it 3 versus 2, then I looked at the HP that the 2 of the terrorists had, and I had a funny feeling that the CTs would pull it off, and they did. A lot of credit has to go to Weber. He only had that new machine gun pistol C7, whatever it's called, thingamajig, and he managed to get a kill with it. He picked up the AWP and then got a nade kill, and he really is the complete player.
Now we can see that the T sides, they're all armed with P250s going up that banana area. We're going to see who they're going to come to meet here. Now Steel is looking at that middle area. Oh, Fearless dodging bullets there from that AWP. Now let's go have a look at Mr. Weber, who's been locking down this banana bomb site so well. Meets the terrorist to his face, gets the bomb down, takes Sliggy down. The rest of them have gone down ruins. You can see, oh, they're actually in CT spawn now, but they've lost that bomb, but Weber's got that in complete control. Fearless is kind of snuck round as well. Neil M is still in that B-bomb site as well, all looking around for Fearless. Fearless takes out Neil M. Will be able to pick himself up a gun as well now. Now Weber's got to do some juggling here as he's waiting for some backup from his teammates. The bomb is planted. Oh, fantastic, Weber. Sneaks round behind JT. No one was checking. There was little communication here. Fantastic by Weber. He clutches that for his team just then. He was sat there waiting, didn't get too aggressive, didn't get too cocky, and manages to do the deed. And we see it get to 12-12. Even Stevens once again for this very close and intense game.
You've got no idea how
I think TLM did well to get into CT spawn to push all the way through the A bomb site. The person, I think it was Neil, who got caught near where yellow used to be and got killed by Weber, was unlucky, but I think they were all right. At the end of the day, it was simply a case of Weber being brilliant again. He was in ruins, he was in the right place at the right time. One of the TLM boys had actually picked up an up, and fortunately Weber came from behind and picked him off. So now Steel is looking toward Banana. He does have Sliggy coming towards him, but he's not going to deal any damage, and the Canadian has to fall back. He's also got Weber to his right-hand side. There's Jacob on that larger A-bomb site. Where are the terrorists going? Fearless has an up in mid. Henry G, is he going to try and go into apps? He's just taking his time, having a look at that pair of jeans on the washing line. In second mid, JT having a look into bedroom. Caused in lower apps, and the T's are taking it slow at the moment. I think they're probably going to try and execute some sort of smoke / flash A push here. Steel is holding a tight angle. Oh, and he missed it. If you remember, Steel was actually on the smaller B bomb site, and he's rotated now, which leaves only Weber on the B bomb site.
But Weber is very capable of handling that B bomb site, as he has done so in previous rounds so far. But if the terrorists do swap things up and make a move towards him, he's going to be in great trouble here. And now let's go have a focus on Steel, see where he is poking up. He's gone to focus on that A bomb site. The terrorists are coming round. There's actually one to his right, I believe. Oh, and Fearless outguns him there. Kind of knew he was there. Cause gets taken down by Neil M, who's sat, and they're both in pit here for the CT sides. Sliggy up top gets taken down. Fantastic play from Jacob and Neil M. They're working together solidly here. They're unable to get that bomb down just yet. They're probably going to try to plant it very soon. Looks like Henry Guns is trying to plant it now. Bomb goes down. It's 2v2 situation. Oh, and fantastic. Fearless sneaks around, takes out Neil M, and Henry Guns shut down Jake. 13-12 for the lovely men. The not so lovely men trying to keep themselves back into it.
I mean, if we take a look at the scoreboard of just the second half, TLM are actually 7-3 up as terrorists on what's a CT-sided map. Now, I know someone in the chat mentioned that it's not that much of a CT-sided map, and they're right, but 7-3 is not acceptable.
No, not at all. You should be winning a few more rounds when it comes to this. Now, Fearless is being very cautious here. He doesn't want to meet the AWP of Steel. These two are having like an ongoing battle at this middle area. Oh, and he legs one of them there. Jacob peeks to throw a nade, and Fearless grabs him in the leg there. That's going to seriously damage him. One nade that comes his way and lands just wrong, or one bullet, and he'll go down. Weber's early on from Henry G. Cause doing some damage as well. This has all happened around that second middle area. And we're already in a 5v3 situation, looking very good for TLM. Now, Jacob here, looks like he might be poking very shortly. Gets one member down, spams through the smoke, falling back at the middle area. He's completely blinded, and it's all up to Jake M as the rest of the terrorists head towards that B bomb site, and he is in A. In a situation like this, it might be better for him to save his gun right now.
I mean, he most likely is going to save his gun. He's hiding somewhere in apps. There he is. I can't blame him, really. However, I am actually starting to worry for the not-so-lovely men, because we said they were living up to their name earlier on, and they're most certainly not doing that anymore. TLM, when you consider, what was the first half score? When you consider that TLM lost 9-6, and they're now going to bring it back to 8-3. I'm surprised by the scoreline, and it's going to put TLM at 14 rounds, and all they need is 2 more rounds to actually win the game, and the comeback will be complete.
Almost at that match point. 14-12 will be for TLM. And as I said, it's going to be very important, whoever gets that first map, going into the second map, that extra confidence, that extra momentum, they'll be setting the pace, they'll feel like the game's in their control a bit. And the thing is, there was such a massive lead as well. And look what's happened here, it's been brought to 14-12. TLM are going to try and run away with it now.
I mean, the CTs now, they're being forced to deco. Of course, Jacob still has that AWP that he picked up and saved in the last round. So let's see what he can do with it. But there's only so much one man with an AWP can do against 4 terrorists and an AWPer, who, of course, is fearless in the case of TLM. Good news for the not-so-lovely men is that Weber has managed to get the first kill. Neil gets another kill, so those of you guys talking about Neil, he's answered back. They're trying to get into this bomb site. Is this going to actually be a deco win for the CTs? Fearless says no. Henry G says no. They've got something else in mind. Steele has managed to pick up an AK. Down goes Jacob, and it's all down to the Canadian. He's going to get the headshot. The assist from Weber. He's expecting Fearless to be in and around ruins. He's going to throw that nade, but unfortunately for Steele, well, his opponent is nowhere near there. He caught a glimpse of him. Now he's trying to spray. The clock is counting. The bomb is ticking. And Fearless pulls the headshot off. 15-12. And TLM are on match point.
And smiley face from Fearless. He felt good getting Steele with that shot just then. 15-12. This is match point. Make or break for the first map on DE_Inferno. Now let's see if the TLM guys can hold it back, or will the not-so-lovely men be able to push this a little bit further. And I'm going to see Fearless here with his AWP in hand. Will he be trying to see if he can catch anyone else at middle? It doesn't seem like they're going to be playing that aggressive. Be very defensive on the CT side. Few smokes and flashes going up there early on, but they're not really reacting off it. Now you can see the rest of the terrorists, they're making their way through into the apartments, into that A bomb site. Still gets the first 2, but he's quickly replied to by JT. They're looking around for some more CT members, but everyone's staying pretty defensive and quiet as it is. The bomb is up on course. He won't be ready to plant it yet. He's doing some scouting. Sees JK up the top there, takes him down. Boosted on top of the bit just outside middle. Neil M at middle bit here. Course is getting plant ready. And it's all up to JT and Cause versus 3 members of the CT side.
So 3-on-2, the terrorists just have to protect this bomb. They've got to play for time, but Weber's advancing closer and closer to these terrorists. Vertigo spots one. Vertigo with the headshot. Are the CTs going to actually rescue this game? Weber's going to get the kill, and that's all the TLM players wiped out. And well, the not-so-lovely men, they live to fight another day. 15-13. Of course, one more round to the terrorists, and they've won the map. But you never know that if the CTs can use the fact that it's a CT-sided map to their favour, bring it back to 15-15. It's a BO3 game, guys. We need a winner for this map, so we'll end up going into overtime.
Yep, definitely. And now you can see that we're having a bit of a mixed buy here as well from all teams. Money is low. The rounds have been close. Let's see what they can make of it. Now it's going to be interesting to see what Fearless is doing with his AWP again. Steele and Fearless have got AWPs in hand. Steele might meet some... He's seen one. Gets the first one to Sliggy. Falling back, but quickly gets killed by Henry Guns. He's not allowing him to get away with that. That's a 1-for-1 trade early on. Now we look at Henry Guns here. He's looking around at the top of Banana. Might be trying to pick off that last member, who I believe is Weber. Yep, Weber is covering that B bomb site. Getting the smokes and flashes down in a great position. But doesn't seem to be committing to anything right now. They're being very careful. TLM want this round desperately, and they seem to be all gathering together. Very smart here. You know they're communicating. You know they're getting ready, and they're on their way to that A bomb site, and they'll be met by Neil M. Vertigo. Oh, Vertigo nearly gets caught out by the AWP. Fearless there. Henry Guns is pushing around, but they're staying completely defensive. Weber doesn't want to leave that B bomb site just yet because things could still change for him. Oh, fantastic by Cause and Henry Guns there. JKM goes down, and it's a 3v4 situation in favour for the terrorists who need this round to win. Neil M goes down from Fearless. All up to Weber now. What can he do in this situation? He's got to go for it. Otherwise, it's going to the second map, and TLM take the first. Oh, he's met by some spray from Henry Guns just there. Playing it quite aggressively. They're looking for each other, playing around each other. GG's being called already. I wouldn't count Weber out yet. We've seen some great performances from him already. Finally taken down by Henry Guns in 16-13. A very close and amazing game. Now what we're going to do, guys, I'm just going to quickly switch on and off this stream. I'm going to hopefully be able to sort out the volume before we bring you the next map.